We bought our first apartment complex on January 25th, or in January of 25. I'm a mortgage broker, W-2'd, and my wife is a realtor in an S-Corp. We put our apartment in an LLC. It's on a seller carry for 2 years and need to show good ink for 2026 for refi. What are some things I need to be looking at this year?
So they own the rental. It's a rental property.
Yes.
He called it an apartment, so it's kind of, I'd probably say it's a condo. I guess it could have been a New York City apartment. That people buy apartments. I call them condos out here in the West. Okay, whatever. Okay, so he said his wife's an S-Corp, is a realtor, and he's got a W-2. Is that what he said?
He has a W-2 as a mortgage broker.
Okay, so husband's a mortgage broker. This is cool. Great combo. Husband, W-2, and he's probably got a 401k at work. I want you to learn the matching out strategy. I teach it all the time. Google that, Kohler matching out. So you each have a W-2. Your wife owns the business 100%, and she's the realtor. Love it. Okay, and then what they say they want?
It's on a seller carry for 2 years.
Okay, then they bought a rental in 2025, and the seller is doing a carryback. So basically it's like the bank. So who cares? Don't care. So that's the bank. The seller's playing the bank. So hopefully they formed an LLC. You want that for asset protection. And if you didn't, you can still do it and just transfer the property into the LLC. So now the LLC owns it. Your trust is going to own your LLC 100%. And I'm going to transfer your wife's ownership to the trust too under a stock transfer agreement. We do this for you when we set up a trust in an estate plan. That way, if anything happens to your wife, there's no probate, good at estate planning, it's all clean. And she can still be the realtor and do the 1099 and all those goodies with her broker. All right. So now they're saying, well, this is the first time we ever had a rental. That's exciting. And oh my gosh, with your wife being a realtor? Woo. See, now my strategy that I explained earlier, you could do the Cost Seg on this. Oh, and take a massive write-off. Oh, dude, this would be good. And that's going to help offset your wife's W-2, your W-2. That's a big deal. So you're going to collect rent. This all goes on what's called a Schedule E, and it's 2 pages as well, page 1 and 2. And that's going to flow over here to your 1040, where your W-2 is going to come in, your wife's W-2 is going to come in, the K-1 from the S-Corp is going to come in, and this loss, because we're going to generate a loss on your rental, even though it's cash flowing, that's going to come in, and we're going to net it out, and you're going to freaking save taxes, buddy. So if you seriously don't have a good tax advisor yet, if you're asking this question hanging out here, go to services, be an accountant and be on that want to become a tax advisor. Yeah, it's risk-free for advisors. I'll speak more. Okay, a couple more questions.
Yeah, so they clarified there was a 13-unit apartment that they got.
Oh my gosh, they bought an apartment building? Oh, 13 units? Oh my gosh, keep going. Anything exciting?
It was for 1.1 mil, and also they particularly enjoyed the truck being contributed as a good strategy.
Oh, they don't have the trust?
No, the truck contributing.
The truck. Okay, so you're going to put the truck in the mix and Cost Seg? Oh my gosh, and your wife can still do a solo 401k? Guys, you could take care of the solo. If you had a high deductible plan, you could do the HSA. Holy crap, you could take advantage of all 5 of the strategies I shared. Wow. That would be super cool. Guys, you're sitting on a 1.1 build. You guys want to know how this works? So check this out. So here's this 13-unit apartment building, right? 13-unit apartment building. It's got land, parking lot, all those goodies. And so we're going to say, and it was 1.1 million, we're going to at least take 20% off for land. And just to round up, what I'll do is I'll take 300 grand for land. So that takes 1.1 million minus the 300K for the land. So now we're at 800 grand. That's the building. On a cost seg for an apartment building, you got to at least get 30%. So I would say, and you might get as high as 35 or 40, but you take 800 grand times 0.3. I'll be conservative. That's 240 grand in bonus in depreciation that you can do a bonus on of 60%. So you would get $150,000 tax deduction, and the rest of the depreciation, you'd probably get another 20 to 30 grand in depreciation with just straight line. You might be able to do some 179 in there. It's going to depend on the rent. Your wife's a real estate professional. Oh my gosh. So with all your other write-offs and the truck, you're probably sitting on 200 grand in write-offs. So pretty cool, that 13 unit. All right, next.